I am Lianna Gregorian, and I'm on the Water Force. I'm an engineer, and I work in infrastructure, anything related to water and wastewater. To make sure we have enough, we have to conserve water. It's important to make sure people know that it's not an endless resource, it's a recycled resource. There's all these infrastructure projects that go into it in order to bring this water into North Fort Bend's inner transmission lines. It essentially comes from the Trinity River, but it goes through large diameter water lines and transmission systems to massive water plants and then pump stations, and then eventually ends up into North Fort Bend's internal lines, which supply water to all of the residents. And I think people don't necessarily know, like when they turn on the faucet, how much work goes into bringing them that water. Subsidence is basically the settling of land due to overdrawing groundwater. So as we overdraw from the aquifers, the land subsides. And it's the reason why water authorities were actually created, because we need to conserve groundwater and we need to get our water from surface water. The water authorities' work is important in order to prevent subsidence. We need water authorities which provide alternative water to residents and fund these mass infrastructure projects in order to get residents these water supply. It's honestly such a transparent organization and a wonderful program, and I think that the residents are really fortunate to have the water authority being the one that supplies them with water. I think they really care. I think a lot of people, again, don't realize all of the effort and all of the thought that's put in to provide them with water. The RWA fee helps build these mass infrastructure projects in order to get the water supply to the residents. Being on the Water Force is important to me because I think it's a good opportunity to continue educating people on conservation and what we do and what I do in infrastructure and kind of the behind the scenes on North Fort Bend Water Authority. I'm always trying to save some aspect of the environment, and that's why I chose environmental engineering, and the Water Force really spoke to me in that way.